Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Taramap, and we just arrived on the top of the mountain where they have this station here. So basically that's what here, but you can also take a look, at this amazing view. And it just looks so cool, right? So what I wanted to show you today is this. There's no better place for this thing to show it to you. Is the Explorer Journal by Amy T1 or One. And I chatted with Amy on my Inspired Tarot Map interview, so you can take a look at our interview. I loved our chat, and you know that I love Amy's deck, a deck for wonder walking, right? So this is a really wonderful deck for adventures in nature. And you can see my review of this deck. You can see some vlogs I did with this deck as well. So the cards are really lovely, and you can purchase the deck with, the deck is available. But Amy is going to, these journals are sold out, but Amy is going to kickstart those journals very soon, I think, in July. And I just wanted to show you how this looks, because the deck only comes with the little pamphlet, a fold out, and this journal is like an additional beautiful experience that you can use to actually inspire yourself, to work with this deck more. But actually it's not even to work with the deck, it's to work with your own exciting adventures in nature. So this is basically like a more of a prompt journal, and it's really beautifully made. And Amy said that she might be changing the paper of the new edition, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be as good or even better than what I have here. So what she offers in this journal is this magical. So part one is the magical world. So she gives you like little write-ups on the wonder walk, what to bring on a wonder walk, and the 4 realms of enchantment, which is part of the deck. And you can take a look at, as I said, at the review. I'm going to link it below. I speak about it in the review there, so I'm not going to go into it here. And then there's walking into wonder. So Amy goes into each of the cards from the deck. As you can see, that's how it looks. You have space to use, make your notes in the book, but I don't know, I can't make myself. I probably just use it as inspiration. So you have more information on the cards than you get obviously in the pamphlet. In the pamphlet you have activities to try for each of the cards. You have journal tips. You have related cards that are going particularly well with the card that you pull. And basically you have all this beautiful information about every card in the deck. Because I was thinking, I love using this deck, and I was just so excited when Amy said that she will send that journal to me, because I just wanted more, than just the little fold out on the cards. And from how I use this journal, I pull a card usually, and because it's fairly heavy, so I'm not really taking it on adventures with me, but I read up and see what Amy gives up for activities to try for the card that I pull. And the activities vary, of course, but we can see that there is like reconnecting with your roots. For example, plan a wonder walk or adventure to a place that reconnects you with your roots, your cultural heritage, education, ancestral lineage. It could be a visit to a museum, dining at a restaurant that serves the food of your ancestors, or visiting a cultural fair. And there's questions. Did you learn anything interesting or surprising about your origin? How did you feel to reconnect to your roots? Then there is a rooting adventure. If possible, plan a trip to your hometown or place where you spent most of your childhood, and so on. And there's a botanical adventure. So it's pretty cool prompts that are very creative and that you can use to, like enhance your workings with the cards. And the cards are quite abstract like this, they're watercolored and they're just really beautiful. And then there is also the journal activity, so some questions that you can add, and you can also play with extra cards. What I like to do also, I like to of course pull some tarot cards. So I often pull, let's say, a card from Amy's deck, from Deck for Wonder Walking. So here we have this Naivete. So when we want to look up the card textures, there it is. So as if it's marvelous unknown phenomena, the blue sky, the crescent moon, the hoot of the owl on the midnight stroll. So everything is kind of like we look at the world with naive eyes. And look, there's this gorgeous sunset happening right now. Just wow. So this is a beginner's mind, right? So this is what you get in the fold out pamphlet, and there's so much more. So there's a game that Amy shares, interpretations, symbolism of the realm as well. Observe this on your wonder walk, what you can take a look at, and these activities to try. So on one of your walks, and there's a spider, dude, go away. On one of your walks, imagine that you are an early human that lived 10,000 years ago and know nothing about the science behind celestial phenomena. Write a short story about what it could be and what it might mean. Ask why. Pretend you're a child again on a walk. Ask simple why questions. Why is a tree leafy on top? Why is there waves on the shoreline? So that's so cool. On the next walk, draw or photograph the world around you in a way that obscures what they actually are. For example, take a close-up shot of a field of flowers from an unusual angle so it looks mysterious. Photograph the striation of a rock in a way that makes it look like a cake. Print them out and write imaginative captions. Oh, that's really cool. And I love doing that. I like looking for, faces on the stones and little kind of, look at this ant. Oops. Where are you, ant? Oh, there you are. And there's little belly and little face. And look at this side. So cool. So yes, so we would get this, and then we have the journal tips. What did you notice when you wiped the proverbial slate clean? So this our innocent childlike mind. And related cards would play nicely with disruption, play, wonder, and pretend. So I also thought I could maybe pull, these cards and see how they look together, but also I would put some tarot cards, and I actually even pulled a deck, but I left it in the car, and I'm on top of the mountain, so I'm not going to go out now. But you can pull 3 tarot cards, for example. What should I pay attention to? Or what should I see with fresh eyes? I would ask maybe, or if you see something on the walk, and it's symbolic of something, what do you need to maybe look at in your own life aside from the walk with fresh eyes at? I would play. I don't know. I'm just making it all up, as I go right now for you, as you can see. I'm never very pre-planned, but I'm just excited about this journal, and I think it's a fun way to play with the deck as well. And I will link Amy's website below. I already in my review of the deck of Wonder Walking, I think Amy's website is amazing, so I highly advise you to go check it out. And whatever she does, it's just really beautifully made. It's full color. It's really gorgeous to look at. It's gorgeous to touch. The font is great. Everything is just beautiful. So I just wanted to show you this beautiful work that Amy does, and that beautiful world that I am at right now. And thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy that. Oh, look at this. Hello, Sam. And this is actually a bridge that Croatia built, because that's Neum and that's actually Bosnia and Herzegovina. So when you drive through a highway to Croatia, you have to go through a bit of Bosnia and Herzegovina, and then you back into Croatia again. So now they're trying to build a bridge, so you actually don't have to go into another country to cross over to this side of the country. It's an interesting political thing here. So the bridge is nearly ready, and you don't have to go through Bosnia anymore to travel from Croatia to Croatia. So thanks for watching, and I speak to you another time. Bye.